Hey there, happy Friday. Excuse me. Coming live because I need a break. And, oh my, that's gotta go somewhere. Um, yeah, I'm starting to tackle our closet. And I pulled some things out to see what I was in for. And, well, I've cleaned my closet before, but now I'm doing deep organizing, getting rid of things, etc. And I did my first step in prep for that, and I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a big job. So I need a little bit of time to meditate on it, to think about how I'm going to approach it. And I figure what better way to do that than to color a little bit. Emptying my pencil sharpeners here. Oh, kind of full. I have been coloring in Mythographic Aviary almost like obsessively. I don't know. That always happens with me. Whenever I start coloring in something, I just keep coloring in it. You might have noticed that. And I'm going to show you what I've been working on. Well, this is the last page I started working on, the most recent one. Um, and the last couple pages I did, looking at some marks that got on here. Like, how'd they get on there? I used my Neocolor 1s and 2s along with the Derwent Chromaflows. A little bit of Derwent Chromaflows, not a lot. Because I'm trying to find. Well, I figure like when you use different mediums, you get a different kind of effect in your page, and it kind of prevents things from all looking the same in the book or the images of an illustrator that you color. So yeah, so that's what I kind of had decided to just my little cuticle trimmer, which they don't sell these anymore. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not even gonna talk about it. No, I'll just say it. I suspect it's because somebody must have been using them as a weapon, or maybe that happened like after 9/11 or something, and the whole thing with TSA or something. I don't know. I don't know why, so I'm holding on to that one for dear life. I have a few of them. Anyway, so yeah, um, this page has been through a lot, even though I only worked on it for I worked on it for a part of yesterday, along with another page. Um, I don't know. We're just gonna roll with where it is. But I also used, and I need to write these on here too. I used a super crayon on them as well, and I need to put that on there. Where's my pencil? Need my pencil. There it is. I thought I wrote that on the back. I didn't. Okay, I gotta write that on the back. I'm trying to do that with these. I'm trying to be good about that. This book is starting to fall apart. So let me see. Neocolor 1s and 2s. Oops. There goes the tip. Primarily the 2s, so I'm gonna put those first. And what's the other thing? Start supply. Super crayons. If you hear any noises, it's because they're putting in our. I don't know. They're working on the generator. They got like a whole little tent and everything outside and to work under. Fortunately, it's cooler today than it has been, so that's good for them. But the air is still kind of thick, very humid. Okay, let's see. Hey, foot soldier. I'm doing good. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So, yeah, this is one of those things where, like, well, the colors happened as they happened, and I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I actually looked at pages of hummingbirds. I googled images of hummingbirds, and I was focused in on one, and I was doing this like really quick. I don't know. I just was in a get her done moment or something. I don't know. Just do whatever. And so now there's some things I kind of gotta, I don't know, tweak about it to make me like it more. One thing that I did tweak with it was that initially these were really red. And as I looked at that with the flower, I thought, no, that's not going to work. And so I blotted it out. Almost tempted to make, right now in this moment, I'm almost tempted to make this flower yellow, which would really be wild. I could make it a combination, I suppose. But anyway, um, when I did the background, that kind of helped how I felt about how it looked, but there's still something else I need to do with it. But I'm just going to keep rolling with it until it feels like it's, something I don't mind looking at. Okay, I need to open that more. I don't know what they're doing out there. They've been out there 2 hours now. Feels longer, almost 3. Um, Okay, so if you're watching Foxy Colorist or if you watch this on the replay, I may add you on this video just so you can look at these. I did actually went and took pictures of my finished pages yesterday, and I'm gonna do shorts of them. I'm probably not gonna put them all out in one day. I'm just gonna, here and there. Um, but I want to show. Let me just go to these first. I may have shown these already, but I'm just going to show them again now because I don't know. They're not in the order of how the pages were in the book. Again, this is from Mythographic Aviary. But, so this one, I finally consider it finished. Doesn't mean I won't go back and come here and do something to tweak. Because I feel like there needs to be something there with underneath the feather layers or whatever. But I don't know what that would be. It's like, or I don't have the skill level to do that or something right now, so I'm not doing it. So I consider it finished for now. And this one, I consider this one finished now as well. Finally happy that the colors are popping more on this. Also with this one, I feel like there probably is something else I could do with it. But right now, I'm just going to leave it alone because I don't feel capable of doing anything else with it that wouldn't harm it. So I leave it alone. Let's see. Those are Kirby pages. I really need to finish this Kirby page. This and the fish. I love them both. But I got to get in the right mind to do it. And, yeah, there's the fish. I love this fish. But I want to do the fish justice, so I'm not going to color in it until I am ready. Okay, there's the toucan from Kirby. This one. Okay, this one is from Mythographic. First one I did from it that actually. Second one I did from it that I actually liked. And I actually sprayed this one with, the finish, glossy varnish finish, whatever that stuff is in the can. Excuse me. See, it's really weird how it's humid. The air is humid, but it also is dry. And I don't understand how that works, but that's how it's been all summer. And it's really strange. And my hair has been reacting to it in ways that are like unpredictable. This is actually a page from Lost Oceans, Johanna Basford. I love this one. I had the other side, I have that around here somewhere and I don't know where it is. Yeah, go figure. But I gotta get that in here too. This is from Mythographic Aviary. This is the first page that I did, and I think it's the first page in the book. And I really like it. And I like there's probably more I could do to it, and I even see some spots kind of need something in there, but I don't even want to mess with it. I just like it too much. And I'm just like, I'm gonna leave it. The white space is the white space. It almost reminds me of a book illustration, you know. And why is this light on? Hold on. And yeah, so there's that one. The little girl in the nest with the bird. And why does this stuff seem like it wants to fall down? Like why? Okay. I don't know. I feel like I sound a little aggravated, and it's probably because I kind of am. Because I'm really trying thinking, how am I going to tackle that closet in a way where I can get that job done uh, sooner rather than later. I really don't know what to do with some of that stuff. But anyway, so those are the ones in here. So pardon that undertone of irritation in my voice. Just kind of thinking. Okay, so this one I need to finish. I tried to start working on the lamp down here, and I think I gotta fold my page because it's just not. Okay, now this page came out. Oh, what's back here? I know I showed these the other day. I need to get these in the. Oh, I should have kept that out. Okay, there's this one. I finally finished up to where I like it and gave it a background, darkened some of the colors, went over the metallic marker that was on the notes and things so that it was more solid. I need to put these in here right now. Right now. I don't want to wait. Oh, why am I crashing into things here in space right now? I don't understand. Okay, let's put these in too. I really like this binder. It's working for the purpose that I got it. I got it on Amazon Prime. It just happened to be then. I've been looking at it for a little bit and trying to find a solution for the 9 by 9 pages and the 8 by whatever pages, 10 by 10 pages for the illustrators you see in here, Johanna Basford, Kirby Rosanes, and the Mythographic series. Their books are all the same size. Oh, can we get in there? And so it was nice. Oh, I know why. I had them out because I wanted to do the border. I want to do something with the border, but I can always pull them out and do that another time. At least they'll be in their home. And I think this is the 20 pager, so it fits 40 images. And I can buy more inserts if I need them. I think more inserts would fit in here. I don't know. They do have one that has 40. I don't know why this bottle is just constantly in the way. They do have one that has 40 of these, but I wasn't sure that I wanted to do that. But I'll probably just, I'll be able to get another one of this size or the larger one if I feel like it. I really need that. This page still bothers me, this one. Gosh, this is just not working for me today. What the heck? Ah. Um, this one still bothers me, but I yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I would color this one if I had to do it again. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, almost there, and then I can show you the other ones. How far I've gotten on those. Yeah, I want to do the edges on these, and I'm not good at that at all. So, that's something I gotta figure out how to do that to fix the edges. That'll probably be one project, and I wind up doing them all at the same time or something. So those are those. I'm gonna put those back. Let's see, how's it close? I love this thing, I really do. It's really nice. Okay. So let's see, short that page. There's this one. Oh, I could have put that one in there too. Shoot. Well, I was trying not to rip them out, but I think at this point I probably should just rip them out because they are just coming out. Pages are coming out. Okay, finish that one. The B, which I think I still want to do something. Actually, you know what? Isn't that? I think. I don't know. I'm not sad. I need to do something else with that background. And I don't know exactly what. And I'm kind of thinking right now. Let me test in a corner to see how well this gravy acrylic marker covers that. Even though, like, I don't know, it's kind of boring, yellow background, but I don't like the scratchiness that's on there from the pencil. When I was trying to, I don't know, I didn't know what to do with the background, and it kind of looks like it. But how well does this cover? And this is why I like even though like I talk about some acrylic markers, the ones that aren't paint, the ones that aren't oil based. I talk about them being chalky, but that actually works for some things. And it's looking like it's going to work for me for this. And it's going to cover up that pencil thing. And I might need more than one layer, but it's almost like it lets just enough come through. To make it okay. Are they testing now? It's a generator. They better not blow it up. Sounds kind of weird. Sounds a little unhealthy. What the heck? What are they doing? Child. I hope my husband's not out there pestering them. He loves to talk. Yeah, I think it's covering it. And this is why I love acrylic markers. So, uh-oh. Now it's going to be wet. This dries kind of fast. I really don't want to do this whole thing now. I really don't. I really don't. Now that I know that it works. Which one is this? Well, I can tell this is the yellowish one, but I'm going to leave that out. Okay, so there's the bee. Dun, 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 dun. Probably there's some things I would have done differently with this one too. But yeah, like I said, this is my first mythographic book, and I've avoided these books for a long time because I don't like tiny coloring. That's been my, traditionally that I don't like tiny coloring, but I'm getting into it now because I'm learning ways to deal with it. So I hate this page. No words for it. I don't know. Skipping that. Okay, this is the one I was working on the other day, and um, I got brave. I finally decided. I wound up using two different brands of acrylic markers. I used the ones that I got from Taylor. Thank you, Taylor Made. I used those. What are they by Pentel? I think. I don't think I have them out right now, so I can't show. But I use those. They're like iridescent metallic markers, or yeah, gel pens basically. Iridescent metallic gel pens, and then I used my Link Shine gel pens. I use both, and I use, let's see, da-da-da-da-da-da. I did a whole lot because I kind of went into this mode where it was just like, don't think, just color. So I could like, and just asking myself, is this looking like I wanted to look? Is this looking like I wanted to look? You know, somehow of how I'm thinking in my head, I wanted to look this big gold bird, and so I had to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Sometimes changing the color that I used in either one of those. Well, always the same. I was always using the same Link um, Shine gel pen, that gold one I love so much. But I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but I think I changed up a little bit with using the other ones. Now it's starting to, that fast is starting to leave me what I did. But I really was just like, I wasn't really thinking too hard. I was picking up what I thought was gonna do the job and using it. I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. Then I did use some of the Derwent Chroma Flows, like to do some of this shading in there. Um, which I was able to do kind of a little bit over the gel pen, and then I think I actually then put gel pen on top of it a little bit or around it. So like I kept going like back and forth, just trying to get the thing to look the way I wanted it to look. Let me do this. I don't know why I feel cramped for space today, but I do. Um, and then I kind of like was looking at it for a while, and it says I need something so that it doesn't look like this big mass of gold. And so that's when I went in with a white marker, and I can't remember. It might have been my white Posca pen, and I did this on the leaves so you could kind of see some delineation between the gold and like the layers. The layers would stand out a little bit more. Um, that was a lot, and that was just like this whole thing. I was just like moving and not really thinking too hard, just grabbing stuff to try and make it look like I wanted. Um, the other thing I did, okay, you see, I added the Link Shine gel pens to the post here, and then with this, like all while I was working on the bird and a little bit on the background, I kept making sure that I was coloring that same thing lightly on the part that has like the water or whatever it is. I don't know if this looks like water. Kind of looks like ice. I don't know when I look at it close up, but you can see through it at least. Um, and then I used my white Posca pen a little bit on these, the water or ice. Um, Not all the way. Why does this thing keep flashing? This is weird. What weird things going on. I wonder if they are. Is what they're doing actually playing with the electricity in here? Strange things going on. Sorry about that. Probably wasn't the best time to go live while they're working on the generator, but hi Bayou Gold. Hope you're having a good day or evening. um yeah, so everything that I did to the bird, I tried to do the same thing, just lighter on this part. And I didn't use metallic marker on this. On wherever I use metallic on the bird, I wasn't doing that on this part, but just checking like with my pencil, going very lightly to make the certain lines stand out. Not all of them, but some of them. Making the shading kind of stand out. Um, and then the last thing I did with them, I decided because they looked kind of plain, being just white, so I did add some gold to them. And I'm thinking of possibly adding some silver as well, but I'm not absolutely sure. um, what else did I do? I went over the pillars, both this part and the bottom part, with one of those Pentel iridescent metallic markers or gel pens. And the one that looks purple, which one was it anyway? I forgot. I had the actual name of these things on Pentel Arts Sparkle Pop. Iridescent metallic. Yeah. So I needed this because I used this to figure out which one to try and use on here. So I actually used the one with the black barrel. I used that on the top part of the post. Um, and then the purple barrel, I used a little bit on the purple on the stairs, and I can actually show you. You can see it if I show it close up. And I was just trying to like very lightly, just kind of line it. And I did like at the side of the stairs. I don't know if you can tell that. And then I did the posts just a little bit, and it kind of helped make them a little darker. The delineations of the rocks, which I wanted. So, and then it was hard, like with these, like you can see, like right here, how dark that one turned out, but I don't mind it. But it made them kind of stand out a little bit more. Um, then let's see. I did darken the clouds a little bit and kind of like worked on those a little bit more. Blended them in a little bit in some places. Um, just to kind of make the whole thing kind of pull together. Oh, and I forgot to mention the sky here, which like has been through a whole bunch of changes. I actually went over this with I went over it with a Posca pen, or else it was um my white oil based acrylic marker like this. But when I went over it with the white, I'm like, that's kind of too white. And so then I went and I got a pencil, a light blue pencil, and just kind of went over it. And what I liked about what happened, I don't know if you can tell, but like, so like you can see where oil marker kind of almost left a kind of texture. And so when I colored over it with the pencil, it kind of kept it there. It kind of like, worked over the texture or whatever. And I like that look. It makes it look almost like ice or something. I don't know. So that actually worked for it. It made me really like the sky a whole lot more. And I don't mind it being the color that it is because I think that kind of works with the whole picture. That whole, especially this one. I love that. So that was like a happy accident. that. Um, so let's see. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, well, one thing I've been thinking of doing next on this is actually using like um, one of my iridescent paints or that. Where is it? It's always here on my desk all the time. I love that paint. That's why. Where is it though? I can't see it now. Oh, it's right there. It's closer to me than I thought. All of this stuff. This Mandolama mythical unicorn shimmer finish. I'm thinking I want to go over the stairs where there's more white. I want to go over the stairs a little bit with a little bit of this in spots. And I may do some, I don't know. I might do some on here. I don't on the water falling. I don't know for sure. But I know I want to do the stairs. And something else I had done, and I forgot to mention this, on the stairs was I actually used my raisin Derwent Chromaflow, the color raisin, which is also the color that's in these pillars. I just lightly went over that on the stairs in some spots. I also used my purple, I think, and kind of did some more of that, this kind of shading or whatever on there and there. And you can see I also went in and with that the purple Pentel iridescent glitter marker. I went on the stairs sometimes a little bit like onto actual steps. So, and I really liked how that turned out. So, yeah. So, I don't know if I'm going to do anything like add any gold or glitter to these things. I'm not sure. Or I'm not sure if I'm going to put this over it, or I don't know what I'm going to do. Or I may just leave them like they are. But I feel like this one's almost done. So I need to do some more stuff on her. Because I colored her in a little bit too. And I made her dress the color of the sky, you know. And then I have the gold at the bottom. So I think I learned some things from coloring this one, which is cool. I always like that. Let's see a spot there I need to finish. Okay, so that's that one. It's almost there. I did my gold bird. Um, haven't finished the phoenix yet. Haven't finished this one yet. I don't know if I showed this though, did I? I actually went and did I lined oops, I see a spot I missed. I used to, obviously blue pencil, and went over the lines of whatever this thing is, and then I kind of smeared it with the Prismacolor white, so it blurred it, and I really like how that looks. Um, and I don't know that I'm gonna fill it in with anything. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. But I'm thinking I want to use probably one of those Pentel markers. We can see which one. While I'm thinking about it, let me just take a look at it. Oh, brother. Let's see. Yeah, the silver. I think I want to use the silver to color this in. I don't know why I want to make this be something like that, make it be a surface rather than see-through, but I really want to do that. And so I'm just going to do that. It's my page. I can color it how I want to, right? That's what we all should say. It's my page. I can color it how I want to. Oh, look at that. That color is so pretty. It matches, but I kind of don't want to be bedazzling everything like just for the sake of it. I want to. I don't know. Okay, so we're getting closer to the stuff that I've been. Well, the hummingbird and then another one. I've been looking at this page and trying to figure out how to color it. And as I look at it, I'm thinking I need to use a different medium than I have used before on this page. And I also need something that is small diameter because look how tiny this stuff is. And then I think these are all supposed to be light boxes. I don't even know. And then there's the roof is on the bottom and on the roof. Is it? I guess this is a reflection of like a reflection in the water. Yeah, there's a whole lot going on in this one, so who knows? This might be one of the last things I color in this book because seems kind of complicated. So I skipped over it. That's how I wound up at the hummingbird. So there's the hummingbird. And yeah, see, these would probably cover over this, and then this would wind up being underpainting. But then, like, why would I have gone through all that I did with the Neocolor 1s and 2s just to color over it with an acrylic marker? I don't know. I don't know that I want that to be my story. I'm not fully convinced of that. I'm not fully convinced of that. Okay, so next. I love this page. I'm looking forward to coloring this page. Yeah. I love the cherries. Um, they're one of them hands. I like hands, but his hands look kind of weird. This is Joseph. I like the bracelets though. Watercolor. Okay, let's get to the page. I can feel it because it's so rough. Okay, so let me show this one. I actually went back to this one, and I think I was working on this yesterday, the day before yesterday, or something. But I went in and I just started darkening some things and brightening some things and lining some things, and that actually made me like it better. Went in with like more yellow in this corner and um, brighten that up. I was working on all the greens. I colored my jewels, and I think I have all my coins colored now. I think so. So I still feel like there's a little more I want to do on this because sometimes I look at this and I can't really see what the object is, like this one. And now that I'm looking at it, I think this is supposed to be a chalice, which might be obvious to some people, but it wasn't obvious to me. And so I want to do something to make it really look like a chalice, to make it pop out of, you know, being among the coins. You can tell what this is. So yeah, I did some contouring by mistake using my like that purple, that what is it called, something purple, that I'm always mistaking for brown because even the end of it looks more brown than it does purple to me. But I'm not mad at it though. It kind of made something, I don't know, kind of did something that I can't describe. um yeah, I brightened that up with yellow. um I put more blue in this and I shaded down that white that was in there. And also, like, it kind of muted the black. Like, it seemed like it was black, so it kind of muted that a little bit. So I like that better. Um, yeah. Color designs. Excuse me. And, yep. So I'm just going to keep tweaking this. Not quite done yet. I wound up brightening these up. And, oh, now that sounds better. I don't know if you heard the generator come on. That sounds like how it's supposed to sound. So, yeah, and I brightened up here too, which was interesting. How something so simple can like change. Just like it's like, oh, okay, that's what it needed. That really changed this. And then I did a dark pencil on top a little bit, dark brown. I tried my best at the jewels. It just was like whatever. Ooh, now that didn't sound good. What the heck was that? Ew. They better not break that thing. They're gonna have to fix it. Although they're here to fix it, but they're gonna have to fix it some more. Yep. So we're still working on this a little bit too. I did use some of my Link Sparkle Gel pen in here too, of course. It has a fine tip, so it's really easy to work with. Okay, so now, yeah, I looked at some of these other pages like, I ain't ready for that. Like this one, it's like all like the mechanical bird and then the real life bird and the reflection. Yeah, I don't, yeah, I'm not ready for that. But the picture's interesting though. It's got a story. This is the one that like so simple, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I worked on this one before the hummingbird one, and I used Neocolor twos and Neocolor ones and the Derwent Chroma Flows. Obviously, the pencil that's that color, um, and some greens. I used some green pencils too, and still working on it. I don't know if I want to touch the birds at all. I don't know if I want to do anything else with them. I probably will though, but I don't want to mess them up because I kind of feel like I feel with that picture with the bird in the girl lying in the nest with the bird. I just feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I have a problem with doing less on this page instead of more because something about it just works. In my head it just works. I love the colors, and I like it simple. The background is Neocolor ones. I mean Neocolor twos, yellow, and then the yellow orange. I have to figure out a color for these guys. It's probably going to be yellow. Um, I do their beaks. At least I have to do their beaks and then their feet. But I love this picture. So that's what I've been working on, and I feel like I just want to get up and like move. I don't want to sit here. I don't know why. I just feel like I don't want to sit here. But let's see what I can do for at least a little bit. How long has it been? 44 minutes. I feel like I need to get up and make a decision on how I'm going to tackle that closet. Oh, what's this one? Didn't even see this one. Wow. I wish I had the patience for gel pens because that might work good on here. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll do. Even if I don't have the patience for it, I'll just do it. And then when I finish it, I finish it. She's adorable. Look at her sock. Her little sock's coming off her foot. So let's see. What was I doing last? I kind of need my glasses for what I want to do on this next. But I used one of these to kind of. I needed to like fix these because like I don't know. It was kind of sloppy in this page, but I don't really know how to do the. I don't know. These are some weird spaces to be using water with, at least for me. So I didn't always stay within the lines. Um, I didn't mostly stay in the lines. Mostly didn't. So it was kind of hard to do. So like my gravy markers again, get a nice chalky acrylic marker. That'll cover it up for you. Might take more than one layer. He's out there talking to them. I don't want to run out there asking questions because they'll be like, we're sick of her. So I'm going to stop. I dig and dig and dig. How does it work? What does it do? What do I look for? When should I call you? Why didn't you do this? I almost feel kind of sleepy, but I'm not really sleepy. But I have a feeling like once I start working on that closet, I'm probably not going to stop. And in some ways, I don't want that to happen because um, I get the feeling I'm going to overdo it. I already went over these parts, but I'm going over it again. I could use a fine liner to kind of, I don't know, edge that. But it was really hard to not, you know, these lines here, they're so tiny that it was really hard to not color over them. Must be a high pollen count today, too. Just I feel kind of weird. Hmm. I still need to do these guys. I can do that while I'm on it. That'll get rid of that. And it's kind of having problems with the background last night, in part probably because I just was getting sick of working on this. Um, but I wanted to get as much done with what I was using as I possibly could. And so I did the background, and I did that with Neocolor twos, and I used like a blue and the gray. But like it was like having to go into all these tiny spots with the little, little brush pen and all that. I didn't enjoy that. You know that. So I was just aggravated, but it's like, just get it done. If you get it all done now, you won't have to do it later. And I didn't like how it looked. And so I actually went over it with this morning with the Super Art or US Art Supply Super Crayon. I went over it with this because this is kind of smaller compared to the King Art Gels and the Marabou Art Stick, and kind of colored it, and in some spots I rubbed it in, and it helped to smooth out what I did with the Neo Color Tubes. So kind of trying to figure out just how to make this what's here work. So my goal is to make this look cohesive, and like, even though I was wondering about the implications of me using this, like if you see how here, like now you really don't see any lines, and wondering what the effect of that is going to be on the rest of the picture. I can't really say until I see it, but I knew I had to cover them anyway, so it was like, well, we'll do this and then ask that question later. Is that all of it? Taking them all? Tedious. This is tedious. And I have to do this, and I don't know what this is. Trying to think in context of this picture, what is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be scent? Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know. I don't. Okay. I need these guys. I have to do the little leaves that are left over, and am I going to consider this leaf or petal? I kind of want to consider these petals because then that gives me some options with color. Trying to get better at these things. I can only get better at them by using them, so here I am. Why is that there? Oh, I know what this is. There we go. I'd like to be able to use these and be neater. Wonder. Oh my. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you know what? My jaw hurts. I think it has to do with the rubber bands on the braces. Hey, TaylorMade. There's so much red in this picture. It isn't funny. And I don't think. I wonder if I can get away with doing. Because I couldn't do yellow neo color on here because it's going to look green. I gotta. Use something with more oomph. Oh, there's more. Man, these things are so tiny. Ah, so small. What else we got? I'm feeling I want something more to delineate between the birds and the flower. It's like if I had thought about this beforehand, I don't know, I wouldn't have made them both with red or orangish color in them, but like it's too late for that now. I don't know what I would have done though, because I'm also trying to color with. Was trying to use colors that I haven't really used on the other pages together. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Why do I keep yawning? It's like there's not enough oxygen in this room or something. It's weird. And I don't want to be defaulting to gel pens all the time. Well, we might wind up having to do that with this. And yeah, I don't understand why this part looks so messy. Ugh, but it does. I think I need more coffee or something. I really feel like I'm about to fall asleep. Oh, I don't like that either. Oh, brother. Excuse me again. So I need to think a little bit on this one. to decide what color this is going to be. Yeah, this is still my favorite, this one back here. I love this one. It's just simple. I like simple. Hmm. Okay, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna head out. I don't know. I may need to take a nap. I don't know why I'm sleepy right now, but either that or drink some coffee and start working. I don't know which is gonna be. But oh Taylor, I don't know. Did you see the gold bird? Hold on. Get to that page. It's what I decided on for that one. Here she is, the gold bird. And I use those Pentel marker gel pens on this. The gold, the one that's gold, and then the one with the black barrel that's kind of like a maroonish, reddish color, and then I use the purple one. So, oh my gosh, I cannot stop yawning. I gotta get up and get some air. Okay, so that's it for me. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all on the YouTube streets. Bye bye.